If she push you away in the bedroom, then push her out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because whether you're married to her or not, I recommend marriage, but marriage is in the heart. You know, in biblical times, they didn't have rings. They wasn't given a ring and a paper and and all this type of stuff. It wasn't so systematic. It was spiritual. It was spiritual back in the day. The marriages, women submissive to the man, hardworking man. It wasn't at that time, it wasn't, I don't know how much technology was back then, but a lot of labor stuff was going on in a lot of parts of the earth I think it was a reset that took place, because at one time they found, in Egyptian, they got technology, light bulbs and stuff that you didn't think they had, flying objects and stuff like that. But a lot of men during the biblical times in that region was working with their hands, and you know what I'm saying? And they come back home, they need a release. It was like, boom, they get the release. Nowadays, if a woman is not showing you the proper affection, acting like she your best fan, acting like you a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? She just can't, give it to you when you want, like you a celebrity, like she got respect for you, then you got to let her go. I mean, it's not all about that, but, that's a big part of it. Procreating and releasing tension. A woman's supposed to help that. She's supposed to help you with everything, not just in the bedroom. But if a woman doing that in the bedroom, that means she's getting it from somebody else, especially if she's healthy. That means she's just using you for your money or some kind of convenience or to control you or something. But whatever it is, it's not love. Whatever she's doing, it's not love. She's not giving it to you for love, bro. I mean, she's not with you for love. So you guys got to really understand this, that if a woman doing all that to you, let her go, man. It ain't worth it, man. Women play. Don't let nobody show you who they are. I'm going to show you who I am when I marry you. No, you're supposed to know who they are before you claim them or marry them. And I ain't with that paperwork stuff, this new age American or whatever paperwork marriage stuff, because all actors not on TV. I mean, you want to pray for discernment, God give you the knowledge and the wisdom to understand who love you, you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to let you know, a lot of actors are on TV and they just don't love you for you. They love you for a moment. They pretend like they like you for a short period of time, but they don't really like you for you. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like you for you. They just playing. Man. They don't love you. It's just something to do. It's just something to do, man. Don't do it. Don't fall for it, man. That is the ultimate disrespect, playing intimate games in the bedroom with a grown man that chose to be a part of your life, especially if he's close to God, he's worth something. That is the most disrespectful thing you can do, is tell a man no. Pretend like you sick while you're going into the job and you letting the work hubby smash. You letting your personal trainer smash. You letting your work hubby smash. I just think that's just a disgrace. I think that's wild. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something to think about, man. In this world where people want leverage on you, they want control over you. They want to be able to disrespect you. And it's not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing. It's a disgrace. And I recommend that you guys out there, I recommend you guys to really understand what's going on when you're dealing with these women, these modern day women. The devil is using them. I understand that a lot of you guys are not perfect. A lot of you guys are weak, or a lot of you guys are close to the dark forces, Satan, the devil as well. But I'm talking, my message is for the guys that's close to God with a good heart. Not perfect, because none of us perfect. Some of us do this, some of us do that, some of us smoke cigarettes, some of us do this, some of us do that. No human being is perfect, but I'm talking about imperfect humans with a big heart. Those are the guys. Those are the guys. You know, those are the guys that we talking about. Those are the guys who need to be careful what women they bring in their life. Because if you know what I'm saying, a lot of women are dealing with guys that they not attracted to, or they controlling. They might be attracted to you, but if they think they can get you to do what they want you to do, just, by withholding intimacy, then they're using that as a control mechanism. They're using their intimacy and bedroom action as a control mechanism. And you can't let that happen. I don't care if you're short, ugly. I don't care if you're short, ugly, tall, broke. I don't care if you look like a sandwich, a gremlin, Kodak Black. I don't care if you look like Lil Wayne. I don't care if you look like a baby dragon, like a little baby. It don't matter. You got to be careful to know that a woman is very into you. It's a hard gamble. It's a hard gamble, but you want to try to look for signs of high attraction. Constant compliments. Can't keep her hands off of you. Doing what you say, just stuff like anybody can switch up at any moment, man. But don't think so. If somebody ain't doing something off the break or telling you what they're going, showing you some strong signs of attraction, then I'm here to let you know that if you bring them in your life on a serious level, it ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better if you bring them in your life on a serious level. It ain't gonna get no better, bro. So a lot of guys are constantly putting themselves in situations that they're getting used, all because the girl beautiful, physically beautiful. You know what I mean? Don't do it, man. A lot of these women are getting to know guys while they in the bedroom with other guys. And not just one guy, but multiple guys. They nasty, trifling. They got the roast. They got the roast in between. And you don't want that roast. That roast is a symbol. That roast is a symbol and a sign of used up yummy. Let me hear you say used up yummy. A lot of you guys out there with the nice cars, you know what I'm saying? You're a good guy. You went to school. You're an accountant. You're a businessman. You're an architect. You're an engineer. You're a plumber. And you selling and you wifing up roast. You wifing up that roast yummy. All because she cute. She look good in the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all because of that, you're going to sell your soul and fall into the trap and give in and try to claim her because she look good on your shoulder. Lay your head on my pillow and just relax. Nah, don't do that, bro. You better, I recommend you guys to get the most innocent, youngest girl you can, like between 18 and 21. You know what I'm saying? Because, your chances are higher that she ain't been with a lot of guys or no guys. And her mind, and she can mold to being, to being yours and to knowing your personality. You know what I'm saying? She can mold to knowing your personality and things of that nature, because At the end of the day, you know, if a woman, as women get older, they get stuck in their ways. They get controlling and demanding. The more used up she get and the more ran through and roast, that roast, it looked like roast beef. And when it look like that roast beef, you know, that's when you know it's ran through and she can't get attached to you. She can't pair bond with you. She can't pair bond with you, man. And she filled with telegony from all the multiple DNAs, them guys in there. If you have a baby, your seed get in there, your baby gonna come out looking like Mark, John, Nicholas, Justin, James. You know, she might have a little bit of your DNA, but all that other DNA in her that's been stored in her body has drained into the egg. And you 4 foot tall and your baby come out 7 foot. That means it ain't got too much of your DNA. And everybody in your family is short. So you guys and men got to man up, wise up, and pray up. So you can know what, you can have the spirit of God or the spirit of discernment inside you to know which women to choose. Because if a woman really love you, you'll know it, man. She love you so much that she's willing to share you. A woman that truly love you so much she's willing to share you. Or even if she thinks she love you on that level. I've talked to women at Chris Brown shows that said they willing to share him. And they said they would be, I believe them. They said, I'm willing to share him and be completely loyal. All because he can dance good and got money and fame. And he got a certain look that they might like at that, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? So if a woman really respect you and got a lot of so-called love for you, then that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on, bro. It's not a mystery. It's not a mystery if she like you, if she gonna show you affection. It's this guys that marry women and working 13 hours a day and still can't have no intimacy with their so-called wife when they get home because she mad because he said no to something. As a woman, she's supposed to follow her man. She's supposed to follow her man. As a woman, she's supposed to follow her man. But that's not what's going on. As a woman, she's supposed to follow her man. But that's not what's going on. They want to be the man. The devil has convinced them. But men are so weak. It's because of the man. The devil gonna get into the women, but the man don't supposed to be that weak to fall for the banana in the tailpipe when the devil is using a woman that operate on her feelings. Her feelings. It's her feelings. You know what I'm saying? So when she dealing with that, when she operating on her feelings like that, that's what's going on. Women operate with their feelings. They think with their feelings. They worship their feelings, and that's the devil know that. The devil know that most women don't know how to shake that off and just submit to that man and be willing to be everything that man, that godly man, want her to be. Not a perfect man, but a godly man. The Bible talks about this stuff, that it would be problems. It would be problems. It would be problems if that type of thing occur. It'll be problem if the women disrespect a godly man. But a lot of you guys, man, and I know you saying you're gonna cheat if she do that, You shouldn't even have to get a woman, your woman that you chose and live in a house with you, whether you got one wife or two wives, all of them supposed to be loyal to you, man. But the problem is you guys ain't got no standards. A lot of men ain't got no standards. They falling for just beauty. They getting overwhelmed. They getting overwhelmed just because of beauty. A lot of men are getting overwhelmed just because of beauty. And that's wild. It don't supposed to be that way. Don't get overwhelmed just because of beauty. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That is not the way it's supposed to be. So you guys got to keep your head up. Stay prayed up. And don't fear nothing. Don't fear nothing, but wise up, because these women will use you. And they will have a baby by another man, the woman that you call wife. And you don't marry don't call no woman, whether you going to go on. I wouldn't recommend you to be legally married, you know what I mean? Because there's too much drama to go on with when a man signs these papers and stuff. Unless she coming from the overseas or something, I wouldn't recommend you to do legal marriage, because it's too much drama and stuff coming along with that. That's why I tell my guys that do consultations with me, you can marry a woman with your heart, you know, and confess in front of God that you want to take care of this woman and love this woman forever, as long as she wants you to. But you don't need no paperwork behind it. That ain't going to do nothing better but put you in a jam. Jam, oh jam, jam, Teddy jam with me, yeah. You know, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. You know, don't do that. So be careful who you choose. Try to get a virgin. Try to get a young woman between 18, 24. No older than 23, 24. And if you get older than that, you're going to they've been through a lot of experiences. They comparing you to other men. That's what I tell the guys that do consultations with me when they message me on Instagram at Alan Regan and Show. That's what I tell the guys to do that. You get 50% off this month, Christmas time, holiday season, the whole month of December. You get 50% off the consultation, so message me now on Instagram. You want a consultation so we can go ahead and, so we can tackle your situation. We can tackle that situation, okay? God loves you, man. God is with you. You know, a lot of guys are getting my latest album. A lot of women love the album too. Eccentric 777. Eccentric 777 is my latest album. Me, Alan Millionaire. Eccentric 777. Get that album, blast it in your car loud right now. You know what I'm saying? And much love to all of the Millionaire Nation. You know who you are. Wangel, all of them. D.O., everybody. Of course, my brother Shoelight, Black Rain, everybody, you know what I mean? Much love to you. God is good, y'all. Stay prayed up, stay blessed. We're in the middle of a spiritual warfare. So you're going to have to confess with your mouth, heart, and mind that Jesus Christ got on the cross for your sins. You're not going to be perfect. You're going to go through some drama and trauma, but you're going to come through the fire and a storm as pure gold. And you're going to be blessed to be a blessing. And it's going to be a lesson in the middle of it all. You know what I mean? Stay close to God and you'll get through what you need to get through. And everything will be for a reason. But if you ain't got God on your shoulders, man, and you're trying to put all the pressure on yourself, you're going to get stressed out. You're going to be in fear. All kind of stuff. So don't put yourself in, don't put yourself in that. Don't put yourself in that situation. Don't put yourself in that situation that that allow you to do that. Okay? Don't put yourself in that situation that allow you to be victim of getting with a woman that's gonna not be intimate with you, and you willing to put your life on the line for her. Don't do it, bro. All right? I'm Alan Ray. Make y'all sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Stay close to God, y'all. All right? Remember what I said. Want a consultation, message me on Instagram, Alan Ray Show. You get 50% off. Just let me know that I told you you're getting 50% off. We out.